Hi, so just a quick video to demonstrate the capabilities of Factor 1 sensors. So you may heard of Factor 1 sensors previously, but not know what is the use of them. So here I've got mounted this M12 Factor 1 sensor, and here I've got mounted a standard M12 flush inductive sensor. So of course inductive sensors are used to detect metals. Standard inductive sensors will have a full range on very high ferric materials, so something like mild steel. So this sensor here has got a 4mm range, and you'll see on the output LED there, just underneath the sensor there, that it turns on when a metal comes into range. So you can see here I get a good 4mm range out of the sensor. Now if you're using different types of metals, aluminium maybe, or copper or titanium or other metals, there is a reduction factor. So the sensing distance reduces. So you can see now I'm using an aluminium plate, and you see I have to get much closer for the switch to turn on. So I don't get that full 4mm sensing range. Now if I use something like copper, again because of the reduction factor, I get close to a quarter or just over a quarter of the sensing range. So the full sensing range of the sensor is 4mm, but with a standard sensor, because of the reduction factor, you'll see I'm close to a mil gap there before the sensor stably turns on. So you'd have to normally overspec the sensor if you're using copper or aluminium or other different metals to be able to get the detecting range you want. So what we have here is Factor 1 sensors. So irrespective of the metal type, you get the full sensing range. So here we have our 4mm range sensor, and you can see on our mild steel target, I get that full 4mm range. On aluminium, you'll see I get again a nice full 4mm range, and also on copper I get a nice 4mm range. So just to prove the point with some plastic slips, so these slips here are around 1.1mm, and if I put them underneath the Factor 1 sensor with our mild steel target, you can see I get my nice full range. If I now replace that with aluminium, you see I still get that nice 4mm range. And with the copper, again that nice 4mm range. If I perform the same test on the standard sensor, so this is copper again, you see I get no detection. I remove a slip, still no detection. Single slip, just over a mil, you can see I get detection. So you can see the reduction factor in play. If I do the same test again with aluminium, so 3 slips, no detection. 2 slips, still no detection. 1 slip, I get a detection, and just a little bit more. And then finally with our nice mild steel target, where you get close to the 100% detection, you can see with 3 slips you get a nice strong signal and a good switch. So that's the power of factor 1. So again, just to summarize, if you're working with different kinds of metals and you don't want to have to change the position of the sensor to make your detection, you can use a factor 1 sensor. If you need a good sensing distance, 3-4 mil or more from a sensor, and you don't need to overspec it to a sensor that has got a range of 8, 9, 10 mil, then you can use a factor 1 type sensor. And we have factor 1 sensors in M6 size, M12 size, M18 and M30 diameters.